If you've been injured, the insurance company that you hear from is not there to help you.
Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
It's winter, and one of the popular traditions of the season is a warm, glowing fire in the fireplace. But if used improperly, that tradition can quickly spark a tragedy.
The National Fire Protection Agency says approximately 500 people a year in the United States die from heating fires in their home. So that's a lot of people just from trying to heat their homes in an unsafe manner.
Melanie Denon of Las Vegas Fire and Rescue says heating fires are the number 3 cause of home fire deaths in our country. And we're in the heat of the season. Most of these fires occur December through February. We asked her for some tips to stay safe while staying warm, starting with the fireplace, gas or wood burning.
You want to make sure that you have a screen in place, and you want to keep things away from the fireplace at least 3 feet that can burn. So whether it be pet toys, a dog bed, a rug, anything like that, you want to make sure it's not too close. Even pets can get burned if you put it right up next to it and they happen to put their tail or their paw in it, not realizing what it is.
And whether it's wood burning or gas, it needs to be cleaned professionally once a year. If it's wood burning, ashes and charred wood need to be removed throughout the winter.
And then you want to scoop them out and put them into a metal container, like a metal bucket with a lid. You can actually buy them at a lot of hardware stores. And you want to make sure that you store that at least 10 feet away from your home, just in case something in there smolders and reignites.
Whether for ambiance or heat, fireplaces are safe if used and maintained properly. But many rely on other sources to stay warm in their homes, like space heaters.
Space heaters are the #1 cause of heating fires in the home.
Denon says they can provide safe heat if you find the right space heater and keep it 3 to 5 feet away from anything flammable.
Blankets, bedding, couches, drapery, rugs. And if you use a space heater, you should buy one that has a trip switch. So if you accidentally kick it over as you leave the room or anything, it will turn off. And you can see that it shut itself off. So it does have like a fan to cool it down, but it does shut itself off when it tips over.
Another source of heat people sometimes turn to is in the kitchen, which Denon says should only be used for cooking.
Melanie, one of the things that caught my eye when I was looking at your list of hazards is to not use your oven to heat your house. I think some people do it because they think it's less expensive. I didn't know that that really was a danger.
Yes, some people who are on a fixed income will try and use their oven instead of the heater because they think it uses less power. It's really not safe to do so. Many fires are started from people using ovens.
Yeah.
It just heats up for a long period of time. They're not paying attention. Things like a kitchen towel can be close to it. Stuff like that, plastics, anything on the counter or near it.
Plus, depending on how old the kitchen is or how well or poorly the oven is insulated, the cabinets surrounding the oven can heat up to a dangerous level. Last but not least, Denon says she cannot stress enough the importance of properly working smoke detectors, which minimize the risk of dying in a home fire by 50%.
So always check them, test them at least once a month, and completely replace them every 10 years. If you live in the city of Las Vegas and you cannot afford to replace them, you can call the fire department and we will come replace them for free. We want everybody who needs them to have working smoke alarms because they really do save lives.